pressure now on Torgerson is huge. The lead is 43, and if Torgerson comes up and fails to strike, that lead will be over 50, and that's going to take some dragging back.
Great style of the left-hander, nice deep knee bend, just falls off the shot, but the ball's got all the work on it, and it absolutely rips the rack. Torgerson under pressure. Alex Liu pacing 278 if he strikes out. A fantastic game that would be.
Well, Wim van der Veen did it. Paul Moore did it. Is it going to be 3 in a row for the left-handers?
How lucky can they get?
Now it's Torgerson's turn to take his time. He's gone for the re-rack.
Yeah, obviously not very happy with the pin spotting. Might have seen one just off spot and was allowed to take that re-rack, but it's nervous times, I think, for Torre here. He's very much under pressure.
Well, this shot must be a strike to keep it at 43, the deficit. He's gone wide again when he gets the hook this time, but doesn't take the 10. And the problems are really starting to build for the man from Norway now.
Yeah, it was a nice looking shot right in the 1-3 pocket. He's actually buried it too deep behind the head pin. Here comes the ball, watch it hook now. And that's why the 10-pin standing, just too much angle in behind the head pin. 6-pin doesn't take the 10 away.
Well, that deficit is now past 50, and there are 4 frames left. Alex is not there yet, but Torgerson is in a situation that it's out of his control. He needs Alex to have a breakdown here. He needs Alex Liu to give him an open frame, otherwise his campaign ends right here.
Yeah, the 3-time champion. The man, we've seen 298 on this game. He was the highest game for several years, and until Jason Belmonte came along last year and shot 300. But we know what Torgerson's capable of, and unfortunately he's very much under pressure just at this time.
A strike here, and the winning post comes into focus for Alex Liu.
Oh, this is such a big ball. And there's your answer. And he raises a fist well. Now he's feeling confident. He can see the winning post, as you say, Nick. And you can't see Torgerson catching him. Not in 3 frames.
Well, he basically needs Alex to have 2 of his last 3 frames open to have any chance at all. If I've done my maths correctly, that's the only way Torgerson can get back into this.
Yeah, you sort of got the idea that that was a victory clenched fist salute, wasn't it?
Well,
it looks pretty cool, but as I say, you can see the winning post.
Oh,
Torgerson
holds on.
Change of ball yet again. Looking for some reaction, he got it. Left the 9-pin standing, but that was kicked away. He's made the strike. Oh dear, he's saying, we haven't got enough frames to win this one, and he knows it.
Out of his control. He doesn't even need strikes now, Alex Liu. All he needs is to stay clean, and Torgerson needs to strike off the sheet and hope that Alex gives him something. Nothing he can do now except sit and wait and hope.
Well, Torgerson, if he strikes out, can hit 250 here, and he's not going to win the game, or not going to win the match, is he?
Unless Alex leaves himself a split or 2. And there's precious little evidence of that. He's just got to stay clean and he's okay.
Yeah, another pocket shot. Unfortunately, just to leave that single 8-pin standing. And the ball didn't deflect off the 5 onto that 8. Just cut straight through. So much power. Just that fraction high on the head pin. Straighten this spare ball out. Take this one away. And then have 2 frames just to keep the ball on the lane for victory.
So he stays clean in frame 8.
Yeah, he's going to be sailing through the 200 barrier, and look at that maximum potential, 490. Just missing out on the famous 500, the 250 average.
As for Tore Torgerson, he needs 2 things. He needs a strike here, and then he needs an act of God.
Or a power cut.
A power cut would help.
Again, he's taken a re-rack on the pins. He's obviously not very happy. Once those pins racked again, it's a perfectly legal thing to do. It just gives him a few more seconds to get his thoughts together, get himself composed. He's played 2 or 3 different lines on this lane. He's used a couple of different balls as well. He's working on a strike, so we'll have to wait and see.
I think this re-racking is whistling in the graveyard at midnight to keep your spirits up. Very wide again.
Yeah, not very happy with that lane. He's sold it outside. He hasn't got any reaction at all. He's obviously thinking that the lane conditioner is carried down. It's not the reaction he's wanted. So it's a deep inside line and the ball is just sailed on. Look at that. That's just sailed away. That was at the break point he was looking for and it just went away. 7 spares, not what he wanted, but that first ball will really upset him. That was not the reaction he was looking for. And the ball just sailed out to the outside of the lane and missed the hairpin totally.
Well, there's going to be no joy in an even year for Tore Torgersen this year. He's won it in 98, he's won it in 2002, he's won it in 2004, but in 2006 he's going out in the first round of the World 10-pin Masters. And let's take nothing away from Alex Liu. Tore hasn't bowled badly, but Alex has just come in and looks like he's bowled on this lane all his life.
Just another strike in the foundation frame. Takes him through the 200 barrier. 3 more strikes. And he's going to be 260 plus. So he's not looking for too much hook. He's got the rotation of the ball. He's not looking to hook it half the lane. Whereas Torgersen is.
Boy, oh boy. I know he's just thrown him away now, but it's almost like he's seeing how far he can push this ball out before it drops. It's flirting with the gutter time after time here, and he's left himself an absolute mess that is virtually unsinkable, and he's going out with a whimper, isn't he? Such a shame.
He's had the bad reaction on this lane, same as Thomas Lee Anderson. They were both looking at the outside of the lane and wondered why they couldn't get the reaction. Well, now it's the lane all that's either moved across to the right there, and it's really sort of shut them out on the right-hand side.
But why is it shutting out the right-handers and not bothering the left-handers? Because all 3 lefties have not had the kind of problems that we've seen from Kaminsky, from Lee Anderson, from Linda Barnes, now Tore Torgersen, Lisa Del Rosario. They've all struggled, all 5 of them right-handers, and the left-handers have just ticked away.
Nick, I'm very much hearing what you're saying. It's not as if there's more players playing on the right-hand side of the lane. These lanes are freshly dressed for each match, so it's equal left and right. And Alex is looking so smooth, isn't he? He's got this game won. He's into the quarterfinals. And again, he's sending out a message to some of the other players waiting to play. Look out, here I am. This is the sort of place I belong. I'm in top company. I'm a top player.
And he's signed off with 3 in a row and a chance to sign off with another one.
Yeah, potential 257. Big numbers.
Yeah, consistent numbers as well. 235 in his first leg, 250 something in his second leg. That's going to take an awful lot of beating in any context. His lead is, well, it's insurmountable, 79, I think, if I've done the sums correctly. He's just pulled away in the second half of this second leg. There was a point when Torgersen, I think, got to within 20. And then Alex just found another gear. A debut to remember on a milestone birthday for Alex Liu. You hit 30 and you bomb out the governor of the World 10-pin Masters as well. That's an impressive way to celebrate your 30th birthday.
Alex Liu books his place in the next round, where he'll meet the winner of the match between Jason Belmonte and Zara Glover. In the top half, the quarter-final lineup is decided. Jens Nicol meets Guy Kaminsky and Wim van der Veen plays Paul Moore. But for the moment, Alex Liu can enjoy his 30th birthday after a very impressive first-round win over Tore Torgersen in this year's World 10-pin Masters.